Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning if it is the morning at your place. Good evening if it is the evening. And how are you, everybody? Welcome to Kamkama TV Rwanda. Today, we are going to discuss about motivation. I'm very sure that it is going to be a classroom to students. It is going to be a training session to those who are already in their work. Everybody needs motivation. Every worker to be effective and productive needs motivation. But maybe you don't know what is motivation. We want to discuss about motivation, what is motivation, and then we'll talk about importance of motivation and how can you motivate somebody so that he can work effectively and productively. I hope you're going to follow it. Now, motivation, we can say that it is a reason or reasons for acting or behaving in a particular way. Ladies and gentlemen following me, the reason why you're behaving in the way you're behaving, there are factors behind it. There is something that is forcing you. That which is forcing you is what we can say is motivating you. So that is motivation. For example, you're running. Why are you running? You're going somewhere. So that force that is forcing you to run so that you can reach somewhere, it is motivation. For example, you're a student. Why are you spending nights and days suffering? The reason is you're looking in the future. You want to have good life in the future. That is motivation. Also motivation, you can say that it is powering people to achieve something. So if you are trying to convince somebody, you're trying to teach somebody, you are trying to show the way how someone can reach a certain point. Also, that is motivation. Also, motivation, ladies and gentlemen, you can say that it is a psychological force that stimulates an individual to attempt independently in a focused and persistent manner to solve a problem or master a skill or task which is at least moderately challenging for him or her. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever that is stimulating you, whatever that is forcing you, whatever that is making you strong to do something, to master skill, to continue doing what you're doing, also is motivation. For example, if you're thirsty, in fact, you will look for water. So that thirsty is motivating you to try by all means and have water to drink. Ladies and gentlemen, also we can say that motivation is how driven or happy people are while performing their duties at work. When you are at work, when you're happy, when you're strong, energetic. So the reason for that happiness, the reason for that energy you're using at work is what we call motivation. So I can conclude by saying that motivation is intangible. Brothers and sisters, you cannot see, you cannot count it, you cannot touch it. So motivation is intangible, difficult to measure and extremely difficult to control, but very easy to facilitate if done correctly. That is why I'm calling upon headmasters, managers, CEOs, parents, teachers, know how to motivate your subordinates or those you are supervising. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about importance of motivation at workplace. So, when somebody at workplace is well motivated, one of the good outcome is increased innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation is bringing new ideas, new plans, new strategies at work. And this, a motivated employee or a motivated worker at any workplace will be more innovative voluntarily when not forced by the supervisor. But when you think that strict supervision will make them innovative, you're deceiving yourself. Just motivate them, make them happy, make them feel well at work, and in return, they will be motivated. They will try to make the organization where they are working more productive. So, increased innovation can be one of the most important reasons of motivation. Then the next point is increased employee engagement. Now, when an employee or a worker or a teacher or a student, let's say, everybody at workplace, in a school, everywhere, when they are motivated, fully motivated, they will increase their engagement in the production process of the whole company. For example, when an employee is fully motivated, that person will find him or herself that he belongs to the organization and the organization belongs to him or to her. So, if an employee feels that he belongs to the organization or she belongs to the organization and the organization belongs to him or to her, for sure he will be more productive. In fact, will not take much time while supervising, will not take much time while following them, because they are already determined. They are already determined. They count themselves as the owners of the organization. So they will make sure that they perform well to make sure that the organization is productive. Next point is about increased productivity. Ladies and gentlemen, those who are following Kamkama TV Rwanda, I'm sure and I'm well convinced with no doubt that an employee who is fully motivated works well to increase the productivity, ladies and gentlemen, because he will perform without any forcement. He will perform without anyone running after him or her. So now, because he belongs to the company, because he feels he is one of the owners of the company, he will do well to make sure that the productivity increases. And lastly, that I want to talk about is high retention rate. You always see employees coming to the organization, after some times they go, they find other jobs, they find other organizations, they find other schools, they go to find where they can feel happy. Now, and this process of always recruiting employees, very expensive, wasting time, and also because they are always coming and going, there is no experience that is got by those employees. And for an employee to be more productive is experience and becoming an expert in something. And you cannot become an expert when you are coming and going. So that is why motivation will help you to retain your employees and remain in the organization for a long period of time. So when somebody stays in an organization for a long period of time, it means he understands the culture of organization. He understands the culture of that company. He understands the culture of that school. He understands the culture of that institution. So understanding the culture will help him to be more productive because he is happy with the place. He is not going anywhere. He is saying, I'm happy. There is no reason why I can go somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen following me, if you are living in Gasanze, Ser, Nduba sector, Gasabo district, you want Irembo services, you want Equity agent, Beka agent, Koje Bank, please don't hesitate to call 0788880588. Talk to Erize and you will get all the services you want. Irembo services, Equity, Eco Bank, everything you can have it. Ladies and gentlemen, you are living in Kabeza near Escalier. You are living in Kicukiro, down there. You want all products from Inyange. You want all products from supermarkets. Please don't hesitate to call 0784609866. You are calling Rehoboth Supermarket. The owner is Penina. Talk to her. She will welcome you and you will be served the best. Ladies and gentlemen, after we have seen the importance of motivation, now the question is, how can someone be motivated? If I am a supervisor, I am the headmaster of the school, I am the principal of a certain institution, I am the CEO of a company, and I want to fully motivate my employees. Which ways can I use to motivate them? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see how we can motivate employees, how we can motivate our children, how we can motivate our students, and then they perform well. Number one, make your business a pleasant place to be. Make your place of work a pleasant place to be, in the form of cleanliness, in the form of security, in the form of decreasing the noise at workplace. So make sure that your place of work, your school, your organization is a pleasant place to live. Next point, when you are the HM, you are the leader, you are the supervisor, you are a parent, you want to motivate somebody, please be respectful, be honest, and supportive. Be a supportive manager, be a supportive HM, be a supportive parent. Always support. Your employees need your support. Support them in their problems. Support them whenever they need you. They need your advice. They want to feel treated with respect. Ladies and gentlemen, when I'm talking about motivation, I mean the way of making employees contented at work and they start working without tight supervision of the supervisor. Next point, offer employee rewards. Ladies and gentlemen, all employees work to get money. And money is very important when it is given due time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are the one paying the salary, please pay your workers in time. Don't make them wait for too long. They are supporting their families. They are supporting their children. They are supporting their family members. So if you delay to pay them and you don't pay them on time, they cannot work when they are hungry. They cannot work when at home there are people who are sick and they don't have the way of taking them to hospitals. Ladies and gentlemen, the way you need the money as a supervisor, it is the same way your subordinates need the money. It is very absurd to see that you have employees and you take 2 months, 3 months without paying them. Do you think they are surviving how? They want to eat. They are paying rent. They are paying school fees. They need what also you need. And you sit in the office, you feel contented, you call yourself a manager when you are not paying your employees. No, motivate your employees by paying them on time. Next point, give your employees the room to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, when somebody is working in your organization and he or she knows that better performance will give him or her a room to grow, to be promoted, to have more money, more salary, for sure that person will work effectively. Delegate them. Don't attend every meeting. You are the HM. You go in the meeting at the sector. You go in the meeting at the district. You go in the meeting at the RPF. You go in the meeting where? Who are you? Why can't you delegate some of your teachers? You are the CEO of a company. You attend every meeting. You find yourself stressed because of many meetings. But you are the one stressing yourself. Delegate some of your employees. Trust them. They can make it. They can go in the meetings and they bring whatever it was in the meeting. And then you say, whoever will perform well, there is a room to grow. There is a room to be promoted. Ladies and gentlemen, following me on this YouTube channel, Kamkama TV Rwanda, let's continue with talking about sharing feedback with your employees. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you are the CEO, you are the manager, you are the HM, you are the leader, you are on top of other people, please, feedback is very important in any organization. You have a meeting, your employees will give you their ideas, their plans, the way they think things can be done. Please, don't think that you are better than them. Or no, you are the subordinate, I am the subordinate, you are the supervisor. But sometimes or many times, we are having the same level in academics. This means that it is by chance you are supervising me. It is by chance that you are my leader. But I can give you a plan. I can give you an idea. And my idea can work well for the goodness of the company, for the well-being of our organization. So, if I give you an idea and you find it positive, you find it helpful, don't keep quiet. Give me a feedback. Please, thank me. Say your idea worked well. Next time, I will give you more and more, and our organization will obtain and will benefit much. Ladies and gentlemen, those who are following me, those who are in Rwanda, those who are in Africa, and those who are across, I'm talking about the way of motivating employees. Next point, you are the manager, you are the HM, you are the supervisor. Be a transparent manager. Be a transparent supervisor. Transparency is the way of doing things transparently. When I'm talking about transparency, I mean doing things openly, not hiding something, not saying that this is a mystery. No. Always your office be open so that everybody can have access to your office, can come and present his grievance, his problem, his everything, ladies and gentlemen. Be a transparent manager. Always list down the responsibilities of each employee. Always list down the duties. Always make sure that whatever that you're doing is clear to all your employees. And they know why you're doing this. Now, for example, if your organization in the financial period, maybe it gets more profits, be frank and tell them, thank you, my employees. We got more profits this financial period. And this was because of this and this. You have a party. Enjoy. And when it comes that you make losses, also be frank and say, this time we lost because of this and this. But we need to improve. We need to make more effort so that next time we cannot do the same. Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk about another point, which is offering flexible schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time, in the past years, I was a teacher in a certain school. The headmaster brought a system of having a school meeting at 6 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, attending that meeting was a hard task to all teachers in that school. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still talking about flexible scheduling. Flexible scheduling. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have top talented employees, always provide flexible working hours. Like work from home opportunity because of good technology we are having today, and give your employees various scheduling options so that they can choose the best simple for them. Ladies and gentlemen, with this point I've remembered something. I was a teacher somewhere back in Nyagatare district, but the headmaster wanted us to have a meeting at 6 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, to attend the meeting at 6 a.m. when you are not living in the school compound, we needed, as many of us, we needed to wake up at around 4 so that you can prepare yourself and then get a taxi out of the school to attend the meeting at 6 a.m. And surprisingly, what was in the meeting? Every day from Monday to Friday, what was in the meeting? They could bring the projector, and then they show us how students are preparing their beds in the dormitory. They show us how they left their basins and jerrycans in the bedroom. My dear friends, you are a physics teacher. You are an entrepreneurship teacher. What is the use of showing you that students left basins and jerrycans in the bedroom? What is the use of showing you that they didn't prepare their beds? The school has the patron, the school has the matron, the school has the discipline teacher, and you spend 2 hours telling all teachers that they left the basins and jerrycans in the bedroom. So, you could find the meeting, all teachers are busy preparing their notes when the headmaster is talking, but no one is following what he's talking about because of schedule that is not flexible to everybody. Not only time, but also what was the meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, make flexible schedules and always make sure that when there is an action, it is a meeting, it is maybe a casual meeting or a general meeting or a prepared meeting, but make sure that in the meeting there is important points to talk about. Not just to show them that you are the leader. Whenever you need them, they have to respond. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really winding up, but I'm still having some few points to talk about. Next is offering food, water in the workplace. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody works well in an empty stomach. That is very clear. If you have an organization, if we have a business, if we have a school, make sure that you provide the food and water to the employees so that they can work well. No one can work on an empty stomach. Whenever you are hungry, whenever you are thirsty, I'm very sure you cannot work well. But if you can add food and drinks as something to motivate your employees, I'm very sure it can work well. Ladies and gentlemen, this point I'm going to talk about is very important. Recognize employees' achievements. Recognize what employees have achieved. Recognize what your subordinates have achieved. You know, there are some leaders, there are some supervisors who always take advantage of what their subordinates have done, and then they take them as an advantage to ask for promotion. To tell people that they are doing well, but they don't remember that there are some people under them who are working hard to make sure that those goals are achieved. For example, ladies and gentlemen, you are teaching. You teach well, or your students in the class pass well, and then the headmaster will go at the district and say, for me, I work well. Then when he goes back to the school, he don't recognize the teaching the teacher who teaches the subject. The subject teacher is never recognized, is never sung. There is no any word of appreciation. Not only giving them material reward, just thanking somebody for the work done can motivate him or her. So the next time we will say, let me also put more effort, let me put more strength, so the next time I will achieve also the better results. So always, ladies and gentlemen, always my fellow readers like me, don't laugh, I'm ready. For sure, always recognize what your subordinates have achieved. And lastly, when you want to motivate your employees, when you want to motivate your subordinates, always ask them what they want. Don't always think that you are superior to think about everything. You say that I'm the one to think what they need. I know they need this. I know they need this. No. Everybody has his own choice. You may be thinking that I need this when I need this. You may be thinking that I can be motivated by giving me extra money, but for me, I need respect. I need recognition. I need good words to be done. So, when for you think that when you increase my salary, but you keep on harassing me with words, I will be motivated. Never. Always talk to your employees. Always talk to your students. Always talk to your subordinates and know what they really want. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm winding up, I'm reminding you to make subscribe on my TV channel. Always share, give me likes, give me comments, advise me, give me courage, even discouragement. I do accept. Discourage me with a comment, and I'm very sure we'll be working together. Next time, we talk about other important things. Welcome. Thank you so much. This is Kamkama TV Rwanda. Thank you.